How's it going, everybody? This is Golden Bolt, and welcome back for more Fantasy Life. In the last episode, we finally began adventuring out in East Grassy Plains, and in this episode, guys, it's some questing time. I off-screened a little bit of fish catching. If you remember, there's an old man in Castell who wants an egg, and I saw the egg there, so I was like, why the F not try and figure out how to get to that egg to give it to that old man? And why else not start adventuring in the dead of night when things are really scary and really kind of threatening? And there's probably a ton of wolves up this way, but we'll see what we can avoid. Oh god, sand lizards. I don't know if I can fight any of them, so I'm just gonna run for my goddamn life. Oh god, I'm waking them all up and try and get that egg. Ooh, apple tree. Yeah, oh, I can't. I guess I can't like do anything with the apple tree. Well, I can fight a dragon mustard. Those things are pieces of cake. And if you notice, I have a lot more health than I had because I leveled up a lot from catching the fish, some of the off-screen fish, because it was just like I needed so many. Oh, a carrot. I hate carrots. I actually don't know how I feel about carrots. I don't just like, couldn't just eat a carrot just like normally. Like, it's just not my thing. But the thing about, like, I like it when it's in like pasta that has like chicken in it. It's like chicken like Alfredo pasta with carrots. It's pretty dang good, I have to say. So here's the egg down this way. We'll go ahead and get that for that guy. Big egg. I think that's exactly what that guy wanted. I'll check and see the quest just to be sure. But, yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can, hopefully that's the right thing. Yeah, big egg for Gramps. So we're gonna get a 500 dosh for doing that. But not before I have to dodge all the scary stuff on our way back. And yeah, so we've been up like all night. My character doesn't freaking care. Look at all these Sandizards, that's their name. Alright, well, let's wake all of them up and run for our freaking life. Oh wait, is this the right way? Yeah, it is. So by using dash a lot, by holding B and running around like this, dash will level up, and when it levels up, it'll, the SP bar will drain a lot more slowly. Oh, there's flowers down here. The SP bar will drain a lot more slowly when you're running, so that's cool. You want to dash a good amount, like, just, you know, have fun with it. So we got that egg for Gramps. I don't know, I think he should still be out. Gramps doesn't really care. Oh, it's already morning. Oh, we spent the whole, wow, it got sunny really quickly. We spent the whole night out, but, so, in terms of what we're looking at for our fishing stuff, I've done a good amount. We've got 4 more crucians to catch, 1 more Castell carp, and the legendary ornamental fish. Now, I'm not imagining the ornamental fish will come out right away because he can only be found, to my knowledge, in 2 locations, which we are going to go see if we can do that first. But we're going to deliver the egg to the old guy first, see if he'll appreciate that. He's sitting in the middle of Castell Square, if you remember. Now, as I said before, I'm not always going to show off all these side quests, but since we're really early on in the game and new to our life and everything, I figured why not show a little bit of it, and a lot of this is just for Dosh anyway. They're not at all required. This was this guy's wish, you remember. Make for 1 gigantic... It's probably a nap dragon egg, dude. Oh, a bronze dagger. You know I like that. Made 1,000 Dosh, got some nice bliss for that. Alright. I think that bronze dagger is an upgrade to what we've got, which is cool. We're only going to be using a dagger for a little bit longer, though. You might not have the necessary life skills when they ask you, but you can always learn them, you know, by taking on another life, and then a new life, and another. Now, if you find yourself drowning in requests, you can always cancel some of them. Yeah, so you can do that. If someone asks for an item, you can always take him or her a higher quality version of it. That's all I got to say about requests. So, yeah, you see a lot of these requests that we have, so sleep antidote or whatever, you need to be an alchemist to make them. Or you find them, which is, I believe, pretty rare, or you play with a friend who happens to be a fledgling alchemist and they trade it to you, which is always really nice. So we have a lot of this that we can, that we'll be able to do for Butterfly at the end of the day. Oh, I wanted to see how good that dagger was, because it may oh yeah, it's an upgrade. We'll go ahead and do that. Look at that bronze dag. Alright, we're looking sharp. But for now, I have some fish to sell, but I don't know if I'm going to sell them yet, and I probably am not going to sell them on screen if I do. Mostly because these fish can be used for cooking, which is a life that I will eventually be picking up at some point. But for right now, we've got an ornamental carp to hunt down. Now, as I said, they can only be found in 2 areas to my knowledge. This is the area that I would tend to go to, and it's in this waterfall area right above the airstrip. So they can be found here. There's also the other Castell carps or crucians here, so let's see if we can catch us an ornamental carp. That would be awesome if we could. Come on, ornamental carp. Come on. Oh, I didn't get the counter strike. This is definitely not an ornamental carp. Ornamental carp is going to be the hardest fish we've caught. You thought applefish was hard. You ain't seen nothing yet, but we still do need to get these Castell crucians, which is cool. So yeah, today's actually a big day in my life. It's actually the first day of graduate school. I'm going for my master's degree, which makes me sound incredibly old. But, got it. That is not an ornamental carp either. But yeah, it makes me sound incredibly old. But you know what? Whatever. It's a pretty big day in life, which is really cool. Really exciting stuff. I'm trying to think where the other, I think it's just the other place you can catch that, catch the ornamental carp is on East Castell, which we haven't explored yet. So if we take all the fish from here, this is not an ornamental carp either. Ornamental carp is by far the hardest thing to catch, and it's actually surprisingly difficult for a fledgling mission, I have to say. But yeah, it's a weird day. I'm not going to the same school I've been going to for forever. Yeah, it's really weird to think that I'm gonna have a master's degree. And the thing that I'm studying is also it's a terminal degree, which is the highest. Oh, this is our ornamental carp. This is it. I'm sure of it. Well, unless it's an applefish, but I'm pretty sure this is the. I don't think you can catch applefish out here. The only hard fish I'm pretty sure you can catch out here is the ornamental carp. This guy's a freaking pain. I think we're gonna see it, guys. The legendary fish of Castell, and I'm not even messing with you there. Ornamental carp is, I think, supposed to be like the big deal fish in Castell. So I think this is probably it. I doubt it's an applefish. Could be, but I doubt it. But yeah, as I was saying, it's a terminal degree, which is the equivalent of having a doctorate in that field, which is weird. But let's see. Ornamental carp, is this you? Yeah, tasty ornamental carp. All right. Good job, team. So what do we got left in terms of fishing? We've got one more crucian, one more carp, and I caught the ornamental carp. It's just taking a little bit to update. But it looks like this area is done, so we just need a crucian and a carp to go, and then we won't even be a fledgling anymore. We're going to be higher than that. I know, right? We're so skilled. And I'll probably be catching those fish right by... oh, this guy has a mission. Oh, I'm glad you came along. Would you do something for me? Thing is, I'm curious what the produce other farmers are coming out with. Are you asking me to steal from Old Farley's and West Grassy Plains? That's a place we'll go to later, but yeah. We will, produce private eye, part 1. I'm gonna steal your produce if that's alright. Some spring water. Thank you, sir. Thanks for growing these crops for me to take. I thought I picked that up. A carrot. You know I don't like... I just went on a whole, not rampage, but a whole explanation about why I think carrots suck. But yeah, I should probably start adventuring around with Isaac, because we can do that now. And there's some fish to catch. I'm not gonna talk to Fisherman Sage yet until we finish everything. We've got one crucian and one carp to go. And we're going to advance the story today, so that's really exciting. It's a big day. It's a big day after we caught that. Let's say, is this another freaking ornamental? I was pretty sure ornamentals can only be found, at least in West Castell, up by that waterfall. It's also East Castell, which we haven't explored much of, but we will be doing a good amount. Oh, a giant Castell crucian. That's exciting. So we've got just a carp to go, and fishing went up to 3, which is awesome. We just need a carp to go. We need, like, the easiest fish, of course. At least in Castell. This could be it. This could be it. Can this be just a Castell carp? Or, no, a crucian. Are you serious? I just need a basic carp and it won't let me... It won't give it to me. Come on. I need just one. That's all I need is just one. Oh, come on. Oh, pulled that out way too early. Oh, I said it. I said the thing I was trying to avoid in the last episode. God dang it. I said it and I feel bad about it. For people also who are wanting or looking forward to White Randomizer Nuzlocke, I'm going to... Oh, this is... Is this a carp? I don't think carps are... Maybe carps are harder to catch than crucians. Maybe. White Randomizer Nuzlocke should be coming back this weekend. Because it was a weekend series to begin with, and I think that's where it's going to be sitting for a little while. Yes! Castell Carp! That's it. I think that's every quest that we have. Hall of Carp complete, so we're going to wait for that to go away. And I think I've got everything done here. Yeah, and we got that Elderwood Trout one. Talk to Fisherman Sage. Report. You've been busy fishing? Yeah, I finished every fledgling mission. Yeah, so we're gonna get a whole bunch of stars for that, and we went above and beyond because we got that rare Elderwood Trout, which is awesome because now we are at Apprentice. All right, Apprentice Angling, which means that we're gonna be adventuring more out in... Oh, we got Quick Pull, which is a new technique we can use. Well, now, look at that apprentice rank. I bet you're hungry for more challenges. More than our local fish can satisfy, so set your sights on Port Puerto. The fishing there is excellent. Alright, so we've got missions from him now. We can talk to Trout down here. Yeah, we know about Elderwood Trout. What's up, Isaac? Ha, if you're at apprentice rank, you're ready to learn a great technique. The name slips my mind, but it's the one where you hold down the X button and then release it just at the right moment to jerk on the fishing line. I don't want to do that, jerk on the fishing line. Ugh, gross. Quick pull. Why do I ever wish I could go visit Puerto Puerto? Best place for any angler. Have you seen our special fishing flag? It's proof that Grandpa's a member of the association. Yeah, cool, Isaac. Wait, I think I can go details. And, okay, I can't have him on our side yet. But anyway, so now we're an apprentice angler, which is pretty cool. So it would be good and in our best interest before we start heading out to Port Puerto or West Grassy Plains at least, which is that direction, for us to get an upgraded fishing rod, which I think we can get from the general store. But I'm also considering when I should... Oh, this guy's got a mission too. I'm also considering when I should start... you should get a bite at Alfredo's. No, oh, I love Alfredo. I already got an egg. Flapjack is the most talented cook in all of Bavaria. I'm not saying that because I like him, like, as a friend. Anyway, just give me 10 baskets of chicken eggs. I'll give you 200 dosh. Alright, so we can, if we come across any chicken eggs, we can give them to this girl, and she'll pay us handsomely for it. But anyway, we've got other things to do, being that we should probably do a bliss check at home. So I'll show you guys what that's all about, and show you guys what Butterfly was talking about with that. You know what, I don't think Fine Arms sells any fishing poles, but we've got other things to do also because I'm considering adding another life before we head out to Port Puerto, at least a combat life. So we'll head to the attic room because we have been out all night fishing and doing all this stuff. Seems Butterfly wants to speak with you. Do you have a sec to chat? Yes, I would like to chat, but we have a bliss check I want to do, Butterfly, but we have to save also and gotta continue the story. It's important. The grassy plains are huge, aren't they? So wide and sweeping, majestic even. Yeah, I would say so. I would say there's a lot of bandits and carrots out there. I mean, can you believe it? I can't believe the guildmaster would do something like, oh, sorry, once I get going, it can kind of be... Did you talk all day? It's night out now. Want to check out a meteor shower? I think I've only seen a meteor shower in my life a couple of times, and it's always really, like, spectacular when you're like, oh my god, freaking comet. But, yeah, it's always pretty cool to see. Well, let's see what Butterfly has in store for us the next day, now that we've officially been ready to advance the story. Father, can you hear my voice? I'm doing fine down here, Father. I hope you're not too worried about me. Getting here was a little rough, I gotta say. To be honest, I was feeling a bit down at first. I came down here to Castell, and after a while I found this curious fountain, and I just spent hours staring at the water. I did a lot of wandering around. But don't worry, I'm right back on track now. It's all because I managed to find myself a friend, a real friend. I think things are going to go much more smoothly from here on out now that I have a partner by my side. Suspicious. Alright, looks like some crap happened overnight. A giant jewel from Wario World crashed into the house. What on Riveria is that? Well, welcome to Tale of Lunaris, Chapter 1. We are officially out of the prologue, ladies and gentlemen. It only took until episode freaking 5, but we made it. Go see Butterfly. Where is Butterfly? Oh, I could see the goons out there. Well, that was terrifying. Are you okay? I think I'm fine. My wings are just a little extra jittery. I'm still shaking. I mean, look at that thing. What do you think that is? I think that is a big rock. According to my calculations, you should have landed right around... here! Aha! I am unsurprised, yet nonetheless pleased to see that I was correct. And that one is a big stone. Alright, listen up, soldiers. I want you to exercise extreme caution when extricating the stone from the roof. It may be hot, it may be cold, we don't know what it is. It's kind of steaming, so I wouldn't assume it's cold, unless it's one of those things where it's so cold it feels hot or something. Sheesh, who's the guy dancing the bossy nova? Get it? Ha! You there! I take it you are the resident of this domicile. I live in the attic. That's something. I did it with glee to imagine if an actual Doomstone were to crash onto my own roof. Always a bridesmaid. Professor Hughes, sir, he was exorcising the stone. I pulled the stone out of the roof, sir. Great, so not only do I live in an attic, but I live in an attic with a big hole in it. Oh, and by the way, don't go thinking that just because something crashed into your roof, it belongs to you. We don't live in that type of society. That Doomstone will be studied for the good of all Riveria. But I want it, Hughes. So don't bother straining your little cerebrum over any of this. I'm sure you'll be looking forward to my findings. Good day. Great. Thanks so much for your company. What a jerk. Wow, Butterfly. What about Pam? Is she okay? I like how no one thought about that yet. Oh my, what is going on here? You two all right? Yeah, just what some guy calls a Doomstone almost killed me in my sleep. Not cool, Pam. Talk to Pam. That was hard to do. That was definitely required getting out of the cutscene. Oh, fantasy life. Oh, I'd already heard that giant rock or something fell on the roof. I was so worried about you. Came running home right away. I'm so glad you weren't harmed. I could have forgot. Don't you... So you live down there. You also work down there. You came running home? Pam, what were you doing? Who are you with? That hole is actually kind of nice. It would give you a nice... What? I'm literally slumming it. Or not, teehee. I'll get a carpenter here to patch it up right away. That girl. She wasn't up there on the roof when the stone fell, was she? There's a girl? That girl, one who's always up there talking to the stars. I thought she was a friend of yours. Have you seen her, Butterfly? I have no idea who you're talking about, Pam. Sorry. I wonder if she had anything to do with all of this. How? I mean, what was that thing? Oh, it must have been one of those Doomstones. Strange. I like how people are just talking about that like it's a normal friggin' thing. It's called a Doomstone. Well, wait, so this is a common occurrence? Oh no, to the contrary. That's why it's so odd. I guess another one just landed somewhere out on the plains. Tommy, we should go check it out before that Hughes jerk gets to it. Thanks for the hot tip, Pam. Of course, I'm usually good at getting information. Keeping it to myself is a different story, though. You had better run off now before that Doomstone is carted away to the castle. Where even is that? Oh. Did you hear that, Butch? I sure did, bro. I always forget what kind of voice I gave Pierre. Just go to show what kind of risk you run into if you don't pay insurance premiums. Who cares about it? Premiums, mutton ears. What an insult, mutton ears. There's a second Doomstone somewhere out there in the grassy plains. Oh, dab part. That's a song I've heard. And it's really bad that Professor Hughes may be the creepiest intellectual I've ever seen. He was leering at that Doomstone as if he were in love with it or something. Oh, Hughes and a Doomstone sitting in a tree. F-U-C-K. I'm just kidding. I hope that we can do that, bro. I heard them stories. They can be pretty picky about their company. Them stones, I mean. Butch, I feared you wouldn't be able to keep up with my train of thought. You have not disappointed me. I try to keep not disappointing you, bro, but I can't make any guarantees. Oh, Butch and Pierre, easily the most, like, hilarious combo. They're like such a Waluigi, Wario-Waluigi combo of this game. It's so funny. A Doomstone, eh? Well, that wasn't mysterious at all. But I guess we have to go explore the East Grassy Plains. That's what we should do now. But before we do that, I'm going to see if either the general store has a fishing pole. I don't think they do, but I'm going to see if that's the case. Also, we should have a bunch of new quests for fishing, by the way. Quick pull your first eel, which is we can head out to West Grassy Plains. We need 5 Elderwood trout, Haniwa Cave. Actually, none of that is even in Port Puerto, so I don't know what they're talking about. Welcome, well met, well blow me down. Yeah, all the above, sure. I don't think, yeah, so let's see if there's any tools, pickaxe. So guppy rod, I think that's better. Oh, that is what we have, so 900 dosh. That's gonna make us so poor. You know what? We should probably be okay for now, right? At least I hope. We should be hanging in there for now. But also, while we're here, why not spice our life up a little bit and go to the clothing store? Because we haven't had... I've been wearing this fish garb for a handful of episodes, and I think that when we come in here, we can actually... Oh, Samantha actually has a mission. I'm on the hunt for something special, a good quality Highland beret. But they don't seem to have any in stock. Of course, a fledgling tailor can make one of these. I'm not even a tailor. So, if anybody's a tailor, let me know. Shopkeeper. We've got vibrant red shirts you can spill ketchup on. Oh, that's great. I spill ketchup on my shirts probably way too much. Let's see. Oh, it's not a good quality Highland beret. I was gonna say, excuse me. Oh, but that gets rid of my fish head. I don't want to get rid of my fish head. Nothing. Female only item. I don't think that just ups our focus. Oh, wow, the apron actually is pretty cool. I don't even think that we have any gloves on, but that's so freaking expensive. Do you guys have any capes? Yeah, I want a cape. It ups our protects against both attacks and the cold. They seem to be in fashion lately. When are they not? Let's buy a freaking cape, right? Actually, no, that's gonna make us really freaking poor. So if I'm feeling ballsy, we'll buy a cape, but I'm not. So that's not what I'm gonna do. But oh, looks like we got another mission from a cat up here. Meow, I have a request for you, friend. I want Castel Crucians. How many do you want? I have a lot of them. I'll give you yellow butterflies and 200 dosh for your troubles. Sure, I'll take 200 dosh. I actually have those crucians still for you, so I have 5 of them, so we're gonna hand those over. I'll take the dosh for that, and some butterflies, so that's cool. I'm sure Butterfly's not gonna mind that her species were just used in a trade with a cat. I mean, whatever. Now we have 200 dosh, so maybe I should buy that cape. You know what? Let's blow some money on a cape. Let's freaking do it. I'll get dosh anyway. I've got things to sell. I want to look cool and protect myself against the cold, you know? I also could buy spectacles, but glasses are expensive. I don't know how they plan on doing that without knowing my vision or whatever. We're going to go ahead and buy a cape. Oh, yeah. Now I'm poor. I don't want to see how freaking poor I am. Oh, I wanted to actually equip that item now. No, nothing specific. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the menu and go to gear. And then we're gonna go over to wherever capes are, which is here. Oh wait, we have a charm, which ups our magic defense. Whatever, cape looks cool right now. We don't need to worry about stats that much at this point, at this early on in the game. Now I'm like super fish guy. Now I'm like super fish dude. All right, so in the next episode, guys, we're going to be heading out to East Grassy Plain. Do you have another mission, Gramps? You have another battle a few dragon mustards for some. Yeah, this is the mission I was talking about. 3 jars of mustard. Oh, he gives pants, too. That's pretty cool. Now, dragon mustards actually, them dropping mustard actually is pretty rare. So, yeah. But anyway, we're going to head out to East Grassy Plains in the next episode, everybody. Continuing on with the story. And I like how Pam is like, oh, I was going to say, Pam's like blocking the entrance to our house. And I look freaking cool with my red cape. Anyway, guys, going to end things off here. Thank you very much for joining me on this installment of our adventure. From me to you, have a very nice day. And I will see you guys next time.